In this video, I'm going to be talking about an amazing opportunity to go to Germany to look for work. You don't have to get an appointment, an employment before you apply for your visa. Going to Germany for a whole year to look for work. This is an amazing and new opportunity. The opportunity is so new that it has not officially opened for application. We are on a countdown and it remains just 30 days. It will be opened on June 1, 2024, and you'll be able to apply for this opportunity. It is called the Opportunity Card. The Opportunity Card gives you the opportunity to enter Germany for 1 year to look for work. And even in that 1 year, when you are looking for a full-time work, because after getting a full-time work, you can then apply for permanent residency. When you're looking for a full-time work, you can take on part-time job that allows you to work for up to 20 hours in a week. And you can even take on a 2-week trial job, that is jobs that may train you before they eventually employ you. So this is an amazing opportunity that was actually newly devised by the government of Germany, and it's devised because it's directed to non-European people, non-European personnel who wants to work in Germany. So this is an amazing opportunity. It's a credit-based system. Of course, the requirements are not so stretched, and you don't even need a university degree to apply for this opportunity card. What you need is vocational experience or a university degree. So it's very easy. It's something that everybody can take full advantage of. And I will take you to how to apply, how to check if you qualify to the grading system. Very easy. And what do you need, how can you apply, where to apply, and when to apply. And of course, when to apply is just 30 days countdown from today. So now, diving straight into the video, this is actually a very great opportunity for everyone who wants to migrate to Germany. Of course, having a knowledge of German language is very important. It will give you additional points, but of course, it's just Germany or English. If you do not have expertise in German, you can still apply with your English language, and then you will actually qualify for it. I did a grade assessment, even though I picked that I did not understand German at all. I was still qualified to apply for this opportunity card. So there are different ways, there are different things that you may need to know, and you want to stick to the end of the video because I'll be sharing some very key information during the video. So let's dive straight into the requirements and the points, how the points will be given. You only need 6 points, just 6 points out of I think 10 points for you to qualify under this scheme and be able to apply for the opportunity card. So the main requirement is to have expertise in English language or German language, and if you have expertise in both language, then you are actually very good. You will earn more points. And then that is one part. The other part is that you have a vocational training for at least 2 years. A vocational training for at least 2 years, and the vocational training, that is the people that train you, the training must actually be recognized by the state or your country. So you probably, for example, we have institutions who are registered with the country, with the state, awarding certificates and the like. And though even if your awarding body is not a school, a letter of training can still be given to you if the body is recognized by the state. So it's not really a hard one. And also, aside from the vocational certificate, you can also use your university certificate, because you are also trained in the university for whatever profession you are trained for in the university. So those are just the major requirements, and you will not get points for these ones. But of course, you will still get points for the language, and you can get additional points if you are actually one of the skill shortage list, because in every country there are some workers that are actually on short list that they want to really employ those kind of people. So you can get additional points if your profession is very high. For example, in German we have professions like educators, nurses, and engineers. Those ones earn additional points. So let's dive straight into the points system. So the basic requirement is that you have, as I've said earlier, you have German or English and a vocational certificate or a university degree. And then we have a place where you can easily get 4 points, which is awarded to for partial recognition of a foreign professional qualification or for permission to practice a regulated profession. For example, a teacher, a nurse, or an engineer. So you may, if you actually have an international recognition or permission to practice in this area, you get 4 points. And if you get 4 points, then you can be sure that you will surely qualify. But of course, not many people actually meet this criteria, but we have other criteria that even if you don't have this, you can still go ahead in the system. So we have 3 points are awarded for people who have 5 years of professional experience. 3 points are awarded for people who have 5 years of professional experience in the last 7 years. In the last 7 years, that means if you minus 7 years from today, 2024, if you have 5 years of professional experience, then you will have 3 points. And alternatively, you can also receive 3 points for good German language skills at level B2. If you have German language, I said German language is actually a very good addition. If you have a command of B2 in German language, you earn additional 3 points here. So if you have 5 years professional experience in the past 7 years with German language, then you're already at 6 points already and you're good to go. But of course, even if you don't have that qualification, because this program is targeted to people who are a little bit young, 35 people who are below 35 when you are not older than 35 years. So we have 2 points, which is awarded for people who actually have 2 years of professional experience, which is preceded by vocational training. That is, after the training, you have 2 years of practicing. That is, you don't just have the training, but after the training, you have 2 years where you've actually practiced what you've actually learned. And if you are not older than 35, then you get additional 2 points. So if maybe you are a nurse, you are an engineer, you are a teacher, and then you've gone through the vocational training, or you've gone to university, and then you have 2 years of professional experience, and then you are not above 35 years old, then you have 4 points already, which is actually very good. And with your English language, you can always add that to the point you get with your ability to speak in English. Then you can add it to that, and I think that will give you up to 6 points already. So aside from that, we also have a 1 pointer, which is actually given to applicants who are not over 40 years or who have a previous stay in Germany for at least 6 months. If you've been in Germany before for at least 6 months, then you have 1 point also, and you must actually provide documents of your stay. But if you actually a tourist, it does not count. Tourist does not actually count in this regard. And also 1 point is also awarded. 1 point is awarded for very good knowledge of English and reasonable knowledge of German. And if you have both, that is 2 points. And if you had your vocational training or university degree in an area that is actually experiencing labor shortage in Germany, then you also have 1 point. You also have 1 point. And also, lastly for 1 point is if you are applying with your spouse. I think this system encourages applying with your spouse. If you are applying with your spouse and your spouse also qualifies, then you also get another 1 point. So it's very easy. I will take you through the point system, how to answer some of them, and you see that when I actually filled the point system, I actually passed. I have like 6 points, and then I can apply for this when it officially opens. So now this is me trying to apply for the stuff. So I put vocational training completed or university degree obtained. So I put university degree and it automatically nests. So 2 to 5 years. I don't want to be too smart. So I click that, and then say which area did I complete mine. I said you can choose anyone or you can choose other. Well, I put information technology, and then it said do you live in one of the following countries. I picked Nigeria. How well do you speak German? I said not at all. So, and then how well do you speak English? Business fluent or better. So state your age as well. It will ask for your age. If you are younger, you have more points. So I put 25. That's not my real age. I could just put 25 and start means it's required. Have you stayed in Germany for at least 6 months during the last 5 years? Not including tourists. I put no because I have not. So do you have a spouse who also want to apply? I said no. So do you have sufficient financial means? I said yes. So, and then you put in your email, whatever it is, and then you next, and then it's going to calculate your score. So it tells me, congratulations, your answers add up to 6 points. This probably qualifies you for the opportunity card. So, and then if you click on the last step, then you have to register on the platform and the likes. So now we've seen how the rating actually work. It's very, very easy, just few questions, and if you're able to answer, just like I've given some of the answers, I even intentionally put some things that you may actually say yes to, which will increase your points. I intentionally pick no, because many of you would want to go with your spouse. I didn't. Many of you may have a little bit of knowledge in German. I didn't, and and some other things that I didn't say yes to. So having seen that, there's also one thing which is very important, because you are going to Germany to look for work. There will be a need to show that you are able to finance yourself, that you will not be a burden on the government. So there is a required need for a block account, which is actually the major reason why many people do not always want to study in Germany, because the block account requires you to have 11,000 euro, a little bit above 11,000 euros in a block account, and you can only collect a little bit less than 1,000 euro every month. So this is why a lot of people would not apply to Germany. But there is a way around this in this regard. It's one way of showing that you can actually, take care of yourself when you get to Germany. You can show proof of a part-time employment with a German employer, which is actually one of the ways to sustain yourself in Germany that this opportunity card allows you. It allows you, while you're looking for work, to take on part-time job for 20 hours in a week. So you can actually show that you have an employment with an employer in Germany, which allows you to work part-time for 20 hours, and then you will use the money to sustain yourself. And of course, the minimum wage in Germany is enough to sustain you, and then it will be admitted and it will help your application. But now, how do you now get a part-time job? You can work in bakery, you can work in the likes, so you can apply to different companies online. There are different ways of applying. You can apply to them, and hopefully if you get one. And if you do not get one, there's another way around it. On this website, there is actually a newsletter that you can actually look forward to. If you click on the newsletter, you'll be able to register for the so when you click on the newsletter, it will bring you here. You put your first name, your last name, your email, and then I am an employer or a candidate. So just put a candidate and then click on subscribe now. So this platform is already a P2P platforms that actually have a section for employer and also a section for candidates. So employer also posts jobs, they relate with them, tell them the jobs that they have, because they know that many people will be applying to this procedure, to this miss, and then they also send you the newsletter, and then you see the opportunities that are available, and then you can immediately apply when such opportunity comes. So you can look forward to the newsletter you'll be receiving from this website, and then when you get the newsletter, the employment part of the newsletter, then you can apply for part-time job, and hopefully if you get one, that will be the very best thing that can happen to you when you're applying for this opportunity, because you need financial means of sustaining yourself in Germany. So when you get the job, then it helps your application. And the third way is through family members. You can show proof that you have families in Germany and they are willing to take up your responsibility and the likes. So that is just for this opportunity that is available in Germany. It is the opportunity card, and it's going to open in the next 30 days, and they did not put a max amount of candidates that they are willing to give this visa to yet. But of course, if it's too much, there will surely be a quota if it's getting too much. But you can take advantage of being an early applicant. Where do you apply for this opportunity? You apply for this opportunity at the German embassy in your country. But I would have put the place you could have applied here, but most likely it wouldn't have been applicable, visible to the general public right now. I'm sure it would have been fully developed, but not presented to the general public. That's why I wouldn't be able to give you the website right now. But on June, you can actually reach out to you can check the embassy website, and you will be able to see the link to apply for the opportunity card. And you can also get in touch with the embassy in your country. They always have their online presence, and then I'm sure most of them actually gives rapid response to whatever questions you have. So it's going to be processed to the German embassy in your country. So you want to put on a countdown as well. You want to put on a reminder. So 30 days from now, it's going to be officially open, and then you can take advantage of the German opportunity card and then go and look for work in Germany, and subscribe to the newsletter so that you can get notification of part-time jobs you can apply for in Germany, which will enhance your application. And so that's all I want to share with you in this video. I hope you've been able to learn and capture everything that I've discussed in this video. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment section and I will answer your question. This is Opportunity News, where I share things such as this. And kindly like this video, kindly subscribe to this channel, and hopefully see you in subsequent videos. This is Opportunity News.